Hey, what's up, everybody? It's been a couple weeks since I posted about the 921 Elite X2 that I got rigged up, and some guys wanted some uh, feedback on what I thought about the boat, so I thought I'd do a little bit of video. I fished the 2 tournament days, and since then I haven't been able to get back on the water. I've just been busy at work, rigging some new boats and doing some thruster installs and some big projects that we had to get done. But back up at the lake today, doing a little break-in on it, trying to finish that up. I thought I'd post a little bit about what I thought. So first of all, I mean, the boat ride's unbelievable. It rides great. Saturday afternoon, we had a little bit of a breeze, plus a little boat traffic there in front of the marina, kind of in the biggest spot of the lake, and it just rides easy, right? Very comfortable, very easy to drive, a lot easier, I feel like, than a Bass Cat. This is probably where I'll lose some of y'all, but if you never operated your boat at elevation, you probably don't understand, but it's about a 62-mile-an-hour boat first thing in the morning. That's full tank of fuel, partner. We lose a lot of horsepower when you're at 6,000 foot elevation. So it's about on par with most other boats. You know, my Puma STSs that I've ran, they might run 64, a little bit quicker, but I also am running a static jack plate, and I do need a couple hundred more RPM. So I'll work on trying to get that raised up over the next, couple days, and see what that does for the speed. But I mean, it rides great. It really wasn't that big of a priority this weekend. When I'm making a 5-mile run to Canyon, a mile an hour here or there isn't that big of a deal to me. But so first things first, fishing off the front, very very easy to fish off the front, very fishable. One thing on a Bass Cat, the foot pedal is much farther forward on the trolling motor, so it took a little while to get used to that. One thing I did notice is that the boat is a little bit more listy side to side when you're fishing, and what I mean by that is when me or my partner is walking side to side, the boat does tip that direction a little bit more than I'm used to. I did notice that a little bit while we're fishing this weekend, but the performance and getting on plane, everything was great. Very comfortable. The seats, they have very good support. I don't know if I'm totally in love with the sides of the seats, but as far as the stability and the support in the back, it rides great. One thing my partner he thought was great is that this little area right here, the passenger rod locker, he felt like his rods rested on that, whereas the Bass Cat and the Skeeter, he said that the rod butts go into the port there, and then the guides kind of bang around where they rest, so he liked that a lot better. I went with the Elite X2, so I got the split compartments in the middle. I like being able to divide my stuff up, don't have one of those big long dividers where you got to crawl up in the front and get stuff out of it. So I really like this setup. I've used it for 2 days fishing, but I'll just kind of show you the inside of it and so here's the one closest to the cockpit here, pretty much where I have all of my tackle right now. And you can see it's got the 2 sides on each side where you can put some bags and some of the small boxes. This sliding tackle right here, I didn't know if I was going to like it. I didn't know if I needed it in this boat because it is such a small compartment, but once I get in there, it's like really cool. I've got my 3700s and some of the bigger ones there. Then I've got some of my just plastic bags that I use all day long. It's almost like having 2 day boxes. You can see over here, I really haven't even used the day box, just been throwing some trash in there. But a really cool slider, wanted to point that out. And then some of the other stuff here is really cool. I thought it was really accessible to have the ruler in the lid, and then you're able to hang some baits here in the mesh. So up front, I've just got some life jackets, some of my bigger stuff, ropes. But yeah, that's basically it. Thought it was a really cool, simple way that they designed that deck, and worked out good. So like I said, I'll keep posting content of the things that I like and find, and keep you guys up to date. If you have any questions, just let me know.